Hello, everyone, and welcome to the third episode of the Media Men podcast.
Woo!
We're currently uploading our Batman vs Superman big spoiler, non-spoiler review.
Yeah, we did that today. Yeah,
that took us over like an hour and 17 minutes, I think it was. That was actually a lot
crazy.
of fun.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I didn't feel like it was an hour and fucking 17 minutes long. Fuck.
That was real fun though. I had fun with that review. You can watch it by the time this is probably up. Definitely by the time this is up.
Yeah.
Right now, we said that we'd record another episode today, and right now we're going to be looking at the upcoming big releases for the summer and the winter.
Yes, it's basically all any upcoming movie.
Any big upcoming movies, because of course we will get some. We're going to get some great Oscar movies later in the year, but
of 2016 as well.
Yeah, but this is really the big films that we've heard about now and that we know are really coming out now, and we've seen stuff.
Yeah, there could be more getting released.
So
in a month or two.
Can I dog into it?
Yeah, sure.
First off, now we have like basically every comic book movie coming out on this.
God,
really,
because
there's so many.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start off with Captain America: Civil War.
Now this is a movie I'm personally excited for. I'm probably nearly more excited for Civil War at this stage than Suicide Squad. That's not to say I'm not excited for Suicide Squad. It
is definitely closer, so you can get more hype for it as it gets closer.
As well as it seems like a more of a landmarky kind of thing, like Batman vs Superman. It's more of a definitive thing that's going on. But as well as that, I can't wait to see Black Panther and Spider-Man. The way they interpret Spider-Man.
I'm more excited for Black Panther than Spider-Man, I think.
See, I don't know that much about Black Panther.
Yeah.
So I'm in the dark with him, so that's why I kind of left it.
I think I am a bit more excited for Black Panther than Spider-Man because, of course, we've never seen Black Panther before, and we've had so many Spider-Man movies. Like this is
little good ones.
This is our third Spider-Man movie, or third Spider-Man
reimagining of it.
This is our third Spider-Man in the space of 16 years.
It's not. It's
well, big thing. We had really big problems.
When did Spider-Man 3 come out?
2007.
So 10 years. Less than 10 years. There's been 3 different Spider-Man.
Well, true. The franchise started 16 years ago. But
that's crazy.
There's been 3 Spider-Man in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
As I was saying, me and you, we're very evenly agree on what we think of Avengers 2, and I think a lot of people were in agreement on that film. That film, it did well with critics, but audiences were very mixed on it.
Yeah, it was good, but like as you said as well, it seemed like it uses too much comedy, even in a serious sense.
I mean, I've been saying this ever since the film was released. The tonal inconsistencies of that film are crazy. And I'll always say this: they went too far with Iron Man in that movie. They went too far with Iron Man.
Yeah.
And thankfully, they're reeling him back in this movie. And I'm not saying that everything has to be really serious. Like, this is Marvel. It's not DC. DC is the serious stuff. DC is the impactful stuff. Really,
so it seems to have a bit of drama behind it to back it up.
That's because we need that. That's storytelling 101.
It's still supposed to be a superhero kind of basis in reality.
Yeah.
Reality is serious. Reality is dramatic. Reality is not all just happy, fun, la.
I mean, Avengers 2, the whole, Sokovia was being lifted up into the sky and about to be like grounded back into the earth, and everyone's going to die, and here's Iron Man making jokes and they're all having a laugh, and then the one person they kill in the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe that seemingly stays dead as Quicksilver, who no one gave a crap about.
But as well as that, it's not like the fans are going to give out that much because he's still alive in X-Men. As in, the character
the better version is alive in X-Men.
Exactly, yeah. So it's not like they kill off Iron Man or something who's not going to... Well, he probably would come back even if he did.
Yeah, definitely.
But like...
Hopefully Quicksilver stays dead, because they need someone to stay
I swear, because they need... Like Nick Fury as well. He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
Yeah.
And who else? Who else did that?
Clark Gregg's character, Coulson.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck it. Nobody stays dead in Marvel. Absolutely nobody.
The main reason I am excited for this is because the directors of The Winter Soldier are back, and they're doing this.
That was the best Marvel movie.
This is the best Marvel movie to date, right now. And primarily because of their direction. So I'm really excited. I'm excited for it, and I'm getting more excited as we go along. I think that they're gonna still have a lot of humor, which is good because it's a Marvel movie.
But you just need to balance it right.
Yeah, a balance of
that's what
humor.
Winter Soldier did well.
Winter Soldier had the best balancing of humor and action and seriousness that
because like
we did
exactly.
need.
Like
you still felt the stakes.
Of all of them, Captain America was not the one you think that would be the most serious. Do you think he'd be the most kind of la 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 la, just hitting shit with my shield?
Chris Evans is actually my favorite portrayal of a character in the MCU right now. I think he's done a great job. He's put his own it's not his own twist on the character. You can see the Chris Evans in him, same way you can see the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man.
Yeah.
But the Captain America
You mean the Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr.
That's the thing. The Captain America side overpowers the Chris Evans side.
Yeah.
While the Robert Downey Jr. side just encapsulates the Iron Man character. It's swallowed up, and now Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. And I think that's going to become a huge problem for the MCU going forward, and the Marvel in general as a company, because Robert Downey Jr. is not getting any younger.
Exactly. So they're going to need to change Iron Man at some point. And
at some point, they're going to have to change Iron Man, and God help whoever has to do that.
Like he does play Iron Man very well, but he doesn't play.
It's Robert Downey Jr. playing Robert Downey.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it's lucky that he's close enough to the character. We may keep going.
Yeah, God, we have a list that's the size of a fucking Bible.
We're just talking about Civil War now because we've been wanting to talk for a while, but we haven't got the chance.
Spider-Man suit.
You didn't like it, and I didn't mind it first, but I don't know.
It seems no, just by looking at it now.
I like the eyes.
Yeah,
I like the eyes.
It is a mechanical suit. Well, like the theory going around is that Tony Stark builds it for him.
I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah. And he puts the technology
the lenses
into the
and
eyes.
everything. And there's web slingers, web slingers, and everything in there. So it is all mechanical. It's not Ultimate Spider-Man.
I'm happy they brought the web shooters back.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the organic webbing.
No.
That's just a little nitpick.
But as well as that, I thought the suit looked very CGI-ish until I saw, again, the high-res zoomed-in photo of it, and it's actually like little stitching. Now, I don't know if it's a real suit or not. It's probably not, more than likely.
Probably
but
bits and pieces.
Yeah, it's
hopefully
probably,
it's not Green Lantern where the whole suit is CGI.
God. Please no.
Please no. Let's learn our lesson, everyone. Okay, we have to move forward. We're excited for Civil War.
That's only the first one out of probably about 30.
Next up is Suicide Squad. This is a decider for DC. It's not as big as a decider as Batman and Superman, but this is a large amount of their villains. Now, what I like is
that's what it's like the polar opposite of.
It's not just Batman villains. Yeah. We got Captain Boomerang, who's a Flash villain. We have Deadshot, who is a Batman villain. Killer Frost, Flash villain. Enchantress, who's kind of just a like dark villain, really. Like a not John Constantine villain, but kind of deals with that mysticism and kind of that form of the DC universe. So they're bringing that in. They're bringing the kind of mystical side of the magic side of the DC universe in now.
It's about time because as well as like Doctor Strange being brought in from Marvel, so it's kind of about the same time.
Yeah.
Like again, you have to imagine. They do this for like the fans of, or not specifically.
They do it for the dough, the money, exactly. They do it for the moolah,
the money and stuff. But they're in competition constantly with the opposite one. Marvel is in competition with DC. DC with Marvel. So if one of these again, like Batman vs Superman came out, they had to come out with like Civil War kind of thing.
Yeah, they seem to be doing like mirroring each other a lot. What they're doing right now.
That's what seems to be happening.
But I know we're all really excited to see what Jared Leto does to the Joker.
I can't wait.
And I was just saying to Chad, and we have seen it. The response to Jared Leto at first obviously was mixed when that first fall came out, but it has gotten a lot more positive because we've actually seen the trailer. So I
think we both loved it as soon as he.
I liked it as soon as I saw it. But I think this is a lesson for everyone else. Don't judge something on a picture. Wait until we see something. And of course, now everyone is jumping on the Jared Leto bandwagon. So
yeah, it's the same with the Ben Affleck thing.
It's history repeating itself.
Yeah, it's exactly it's the exact same thing.
Same thing happened when the Heath Ledger Joker came out in that trailer. Everyone loved him straight away.
Yeah. And all right, so X-Men,
Suicide Squad. I would say we get Civil War on the 29th of April.
We do. Oh yeah.
We got the 2 days early. We get Suicide Squad, I think on the 5th of August. I'm not sure.
Well, anyway, it comes out in like early August anyway for probably worldwide.
So next up, X-Men Apocalypse.
Now this
is, I think this could go either way.
I was going to say like,
this is either going to be absolutely terrible or really good.
See, it depends what way they try get Apocalypse out. Even in the trailers, they tell. I
did like the trailer, but I still.
like the way they went on about it was like, oh, the first mutant came from thousands of years ago, whatever.
Yeah,
but how are they going to intertwine that between modern day life now? What happened to him? Why did he come back?
It's like the awakening. It's just the casual like, oh, something happened. Now he's awakening.
Yeah, see, I don't want that type of bullshit.
Well, like I think that's what happens really for the character in general. So.
Unless it comes into Days of Future Past when all of that kind of shit happens.
And it shifted like whatever tectonic plates that
whatever
banged his tomb and he fell out and he's like, oh shit, I got to destroy everything.
I hope to God it's not like a fucking meteorite or something pops down and goes, oh, he's awake now.
Yeah,
it's like
know.
Shit happens. Sorry, don't give me that bullshit.
Of course, Bryan Singer's coming back and this will be his fourth.
Now, see, Bryan Singer is good, so
Bryan Singer's good.
I have faith in it, but like
still maybe would like
skeptical.
I would like to see Matthew Vaughn do another X-Men movie.
Yeah,
I'd like to see Matthew Vaughn do anything, but yeah, I mean, we're cautiously optimistic for X-Men. I really do hope it's good. Now, going off comic books right now is The Nice Guys.
No, I don't know a lot about this movie.
You know, this is being directed now. Hold your horses on this. It's being directed by the guy who did Iron Man 3. But that guy has made 2 films. One of them is Iron Man 3. One of them is Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Then this definitely has a more of a Kiss Kiss Bang Bang vibe to it than an Iron Man 3 vibe to it. And that's what they're showing on all the trailers. I don't know why. It's like, from the director of Iron Man 3. It's like, just put Kiss Kiss Bang Bang in there and people will definitely go see it then. But Ryan Gosling, Russell Crowe, and you wouldn't think of them together, but they seem to be working really well in the trailers. Anyway, this is the story of 1970s Los Angeles. The something to do with the mafia. That's what I get from the trailer.
It's just like, something.
The mafia are doing stuff. Take them down, boys. But no, it does look very good, and that is out on the 20th of May.
Again, I like that.
See, the thing about what I notice here when we have all the dates saying now is that a lot of these movies are coming into close proximity of each other.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm
I'm wondering
saying.
how that's going to affect the box office. They're coming off in clumps.
For the summer, like.
Yeah, but The Nice Guys, I think looks great. I think could be really good, and it is R-rated, so it's got that kind of more Kiss Kiss Bang Bang vibe to it.
Good.
Next up, Doctor Strange. I'm really excited for this.
I like Doctor Strange, and this is one thing I haven't been even talking about a lot, but I'm not like Benedict Cumberbatch. It's not that I don't think he's going to play a good Doctor Strange. I think he could very well play a good Doctor Strange. But personally, I just don't find him as a great actor. He's actually...
come on.
He's a good actor. I just don't personally like the way...
I just don't like his acting. You're not a big fan of his acting, but you recognise he's a good actor.
Yeah, he is a good actor. I can recognize... I watched Sherlock.
You're not a cumber bitch.
No. No, like, he is a good actor. I can see that. But I don't know what it is. It's just something about him. I'm not getting pissed. It's not Amy Adams type of getting annoyed at him. But I don't know.
You'll understand that when you see the Batman Superman review.
But like, it's... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to be playing Doctor Strange. He could play it very, very, very well, or the way I see it in my head, which is very hard to explain. But
like
I don't know.
Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
magic.
Who are we doing? It's like zap, zap, zap.
First off, I said this movie. There's a great cast. We have, of course, Benedict Cumberbatch playing Doctor Strange. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Nope.
Who you will know from 12 Years a Slave.
Black guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's playing Baron Mordo, who comic book fans might not know. Maybe you do know.
I've heard the name. I wouldn't be able to tell you who he is exactly.
Mads Mikkelsen is in this movie as well. I love Mads Mikkelsen. Mads Mikkelsen, he played Le Chiffre in Casino Royale. Very underrated actor. He's Danish.
I do know him,
He's very good. This is the weird one, and this is the thing that I'm not surprised. Okay, this is where I think a bit of Marvel kind of bias comes in here. There is a character who people who know Doctor Strange really well will know called the Ancient One, and this is the character that gives Doctor Strange his powers and trains him. And listen, okay, this is it. This character is an Asian male who is like 200 years old,
right?
And he's being played. Now, I'm not angry at this. I'm not angry at this, but I don't mind this. I think this could be interesting. But he's being played by... Oh, God, what's her name?
I thought you were going to say Jackie Chan.
She played she played the White Queen in the Narnia movie.
Oh, I can do... What the fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Playing?
Yeah,
200-year-old Asian man.
So she's
literally the polar opposite.
Yeah, it's literally the polar opposite. And like, you know, if this was a DC movie, I'm like, oh my god, this is a joke.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Marvel movie, so people are like,
it's like as well as that, Marvel is so much more lighthearted than DC.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to come off as a DC fanboy here, but I definitely think there is some bias when it comes to casting choices here.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we can understand that there was criticism at Lex Luthor's casting of Jesse Eisenberg and Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but this, like,
I don't know.
Like,
I don't think. I'll be honest, I didn't like her in Narnia either.
A 40-year-old woman, I think she's a good actress.
A
40-year-old woman playing a 200-year-old Asian male.
Wait, is she supposed to be playing a male?
She's playing the ancient one. I don't know if she is a bit of androgynous, so we don't actually know if she's playing a male or a female. It's a weird situation right now. Anyway, this cast is good. I like this cast. The director is Scott Derrickson, who did Sinister.
Ooh, I need to see Sinister too. Actually, that's another thing I need to do.
Heard it was terrible, but it could be good. I like the tension in Sinister 2. I think there was great scares in Sinister 2.
Oh, did you see it? Yeah.
Not Sinister 2. Sinister 1. God, I didn't. Sinister 1. I thought there was great tension. Not a lot. I didn't find it that scary, but I think there was great tension and a good story.
Exactly, and I found it more eerie, kind of like.
Yeah. I think that's what Doctor Strange
weird,
can be.
yeah.
It doesn't need to be scary. It can be eerie and a bit.
Yeah, like
freaky.
it's supposed to be a mystical, eerie kind of anything can happen essentially in this.
And Doctor Strange comes out on November the 4th.
So we're looking at pretty much the end of the year.
Yeah, and coming out also at the end of the year, and this is a big I am
really excited.
This is make or break for this. This is the Assassin's Creed movie, and this is a great cast as well. This is Michael Fassbender, Brendan Gleeson's in this as well. Alicia Vikander was supposed to be in this, but she dropped out. Marion Cotillard as well. She's in that. So it's basically a lot of the team that came back from that Macbeth movie that came out recently. I actually really enjoyed it. There's great visuals. Directed really well by a Justin Kurzel. Justin Kurzel. He is an Australian director. This is his
Sounds
third.
like German, doesn't it?
Yeah, this is his third feature. He did an Australian film called Dogtooth, which I need to see, which is supposed to be very good. He did Macbeth, and now he's doing this. So it's basically
he really went up fast, didn't he?
Yeah. It's the Macbeth team coming back.
It's like Macbeth and Assassin's Creed. Jesus.
What I like about this movie is it's not directly adapting the game. It's in the same universe as the game.
Now, actually, one question, because again, this is another thing I have not done a lot of research on. I've been kind of keeping up to date on it slightly,
like pictures and stuff.
But are they using the Animus?
Yes,
they are.
They're using the Animus.
Okay, so like there will so.
Michael Fassbender is playing a character called Callum Lynch. Callum Lynch. He discovers that he is.
Wait, is that for the Animus, or is he playing his
no?
name
His actual the guy who goes into the Animus is playing. It's called Callum Lynch.
What's his name? His name begins with D. It's like Darren, Derek, Declan, Dennis, something like that.
What are you talking about?
Your man who goes into the Animus.
Oh, Desmond.
Damn it.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I could not remember his name.
He is captured by probably Abstergo and made go into the Animus. They've only released like a very brief, like a plot, a summary or synopsis, whatever. Not synopsis. A little. Tell us what the movie is about. And I like that it's not directly adapting, because that's why I think they try to adapt too much.
Yeah, and
it just ends up failing.
See, the thing is, when people try to adapt too much, they'll adapt like a lot of the time 90% and then 10%, and since they forgot that 10% or changes slightly, that's what people.
I think this is I think it's a much safer approach.
Yeah.
And this is, I think, 15th or 16th century Spain. Spain or Portugal.
Okay, I can see that, I suppose.
And the costume looks good.
I saw the costume.
Looks very nice.
Costume looks very
There is some set photos out there, so
the hood, I'd say, would be the hardest thing to do.
If you haven't seen any of the set photos, go up and look at them and look at the suit. It looks really nice, and that's coming out on the 21st of December.
That's
just at the end of the year,
just before Christmas.
Now this one, Star Wars Rogue One.
I heard nothing about Jesus Christ.
You know nothing.
I know nothing about.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Jesus. I don't know anything about the next couple of movies.
The next Star Wars.
Jesus.
Star Wars is one of the anthology films that they're making. The solo Han Solo film.
Oh, okay.
The solo Han Solo film, yeah. This is in between episode 3 and 4 of Star Wars. So it's after Revenge of the Sith, before A New Hope. And basically what the outline of the plot is that a group of bounty hunters are tasked with stealing the plans for the Death Star.
So it's space before, yeah?
It's based before the fourth Star Wars movie.
Okay.
Which I think sounds interesting. And as well...
I was going to say, they haven't done this before, but they have.
Another
3 movies.
Good cast as well. Felicity Jones, who got an Oscar nod 2 years ago for The Theory of Everything. She's the lead, along with... Now, I will say this. This is a great diverse cast. There's a lot. There's Latinos, there's white, and there's foreign people as well. Mads Mikkelsen is in this as well. Mads Mikkelsen is in 2 big movies this year. Mads Mikkelsen, Felicity Jones, Diego Luna, and a few others. But it's a good cast. And it's being directed. It's being directed by Gareth Edwards.
No.
Gareth Edwards made his directorial debut with Monsters 2010, which I did not like at all.
Monsters.
And yeah, it was a smaller movie.
Is it about aliens by any chance?
No, Monsters. It's about monsters.
Okay, this is actually about monsters. No, I was thinking something totally different.
Most people here probably know Gareth Edwards from directing the 2014 Godzilla movie, which I thought was fine.
It's okay.
It was fine. The last 15 minutes were really good, but it was okay. So
it was the best one so far.
Yeah, that's not hard. While. That's not hard. We got we got the 1999 or 1998 version, which was a disaster. Okay, so that's out the 14th of December. It's been described as the first war film, the Star Wars, the first proper war film.
As in, there's actually
so pretty much
going on. Not just flying around.
I think it was being described as Saving Private Ryan in space.
Fuck,
I think sounds very good. Of course, who wouldn't think that doesn't sound good? Now, next up here, and this might be one of the movies that I'm most worried about this year. I have not seen anything from this movie that I like. I think the trailer's been bad. The TV spots have been bad.
I know. I know that obviously is.
Of course, we're talking about Warcraft.
Yeah.
The World of Warcraft movie that's coming out.
But it's all in CGI, and
not all in CGI. It looks very CGI
very,
heavy.
Very heavy. But the thing is, it's not even like the Avatar kind of CGI. I know Avatar took 10 years to do.
Yeah.
But it looks so much. It looks like it's in a video game.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's supposed to be reality.
I don't think it looks good. I really don't.
I think they just milked it.
No, it's the first Warcraft movie, so the only thing that's holding me on by a thread is the director. I feel like I'm saying this for a lot of movies, but it's true. He's a very good director. Duncan Jones, actually, he's the son of the late David Bowie.
Is he?
Yeah, Duncan Jones. He directed Moon with Sam Rockwell, which was very good. And he also directed Source Code with Jake Gyllenhaal, which I also really liked as well. That was really good. So he seems really... God,
I did not know it was David Bowie's son.
He seems to be really passionate about the Warcraft universe, but I don't know. I really don't know. The thing I'm most looking forward to is probably Toby Kebbell. He's playing the orc leader. I don't know if the orcs look great, but he's doing a motion capture performance. And he's coming off a motion capture performance as Koba in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which I thought he was the best thing in that movie. So I don't know how to feel about it. I'm cautious.
That's another thing. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, that is very CGI kind of heavy as well.
Well, you wouldn't
it's
notice.
Not heavy.
Apes are real, so they do look very real.
But I mean, you're not going to look at smooth.
You're not going to look at an orc and say, "Oh, that looks real."
Oh, I've seen that in the woods before.
Well, that's coming out on the 25th of May, and it'd be interesting to see what comes out from that. Yeah. The next one up. Now this is going to be a revolutionary film.
This is by Jon Favreau, isn't it?
Favreau, who did Iron Man 1.
Why didn't they not just bring him back for Iron Man 3 or 2? Even?
He did do Iron Man 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that poor man. I did not know he did. I thought it was a totally different director altogether.
I mean, Jon Favreau, he's done a lot of great movies. And Iron Man 2. I'm really excited for this. I think it's really good. And actually, this is I think one of the first films to be done entirely in CGI. Except for one thing. The kid. The kid is the only real life thing in this.
That's going to be such a lonely movie
when you look at this movie, and that definitely looks like it's shot in some sort of forest or something. Yeah. It's all CGI. The only real thing in this movie is the kid. How hard must that have been for a 10-year-old child to be just in a huge green screen and be like, there's an ape there, talk to it.
But yeah, but see, that kind of shows you how realistic CGI could be and could look.
This is the thing now. People are saying that this is how movies are going to be made in the future, full of just like CGI. I don't want that to happen.
I hope not.
But that seems to
things
be where
that need to be like heavily done CGI.
Fair enough.
Like,
but I don't think everything needs to be done.
No, and everything's not. And this is what I don't get about people.
A great voice cast. Ben Kingsley,
Bill Murray,
Ben Kingsley, Bill Murray, Christopher Walken, Scarlett Johansson, Idris Elba, our boy, Jack Rayner's in the Warner Brothers one, and that's the thing they're doing a Warner Brothers one as well next year, which is being directed by Andy Serkis, which I think is very interesting. So I'm excited for that one as well. But this is looking really good, especially Christopher Walken as
you know what's going to happen though on online, as in when I say online,
they're going to be compared.
I mean on Facebook, you're going to see a whole lot of teenage girls starting to quote the wrong fucking movie. And everything, and
I don't have the quote in the Jungle Book.
They find a fucking quote.
Yeah, let's find something about like going to the stars.
Do you remember the thing about fucking Tom Hardy in Legend?
Oh yeah.
And they fucking started quoting him.
Well, they actually didn't quote him.
They didn't quote him.
Yeah, they used his photo as he was playing Ronnie Cray.
It's like this is what a real gentleman looks like.
Yeah, and then
he killed people.
He killed people and he drove his wife to suicide.
Yeah, do you remember that?
What a great example.
You didn't see the fucking movie.
Right. So Jungle Book is out on the 15th of April.
Again, that's a lot of stuff that's all coming out very, very May and April.
That's less than a month away.
That's weird.
That's really close actually.
Fucking that's only like 2 weeks away.
Yeah. All right. Next, Snowden. This is being done by Oliver Stone, and it stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Edward Snowden, has Nicolas Cage in it actually as well. Nicolas Cage, one of our favorites.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I love Nicolas Cage.
Who doesn't like Nicolas Cage?
He's just in a lot of terrible movies.
But this obviously is based on Edward Snowden, which is a touchy subject right now. But I think it's going to make for a really thought-provoking movie. Like it's definitely going to have. It's coming out in September 16th, so I think it's definitely going for Oscars. It's definitely going for Oscar season. I mean, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, is he ever bad in anything?
No.
He's always good. And him playing it.
One thing I will say on Looper, and I still can never get this out of my mind. Looper came out in like 2013? 2012.
2012.
Fuck. Anyway, his eyebrows changed halfway through the movie.
He got them plucked.
I thought it was a different actor for like 10 minutes into it. It was scary. I was like, why are you doing this?
It's got a casual plucking of the eyebrows.
They look bushier and redder.
Or Snowden anyway. There's been not really released for this film yet, other than like a few pictures. But
you can kind of base what the story's gonna be.
I mean, I think it's his time with I don't exactly know with the whole Edward Snowden situation, but the time of his training, and then he went in with the NSA. Something like CIA. And then he, of course, leaked information. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in film. And, of course, Oliver Stone is known for making good biographical movies. Next up...
It'd be cool if he starred in it, wouldn't it?
Okay. Angry Birds.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yes, I can't wait for this movie.
Hear me out. I think the trailer's been really funny. I think the trailer's been really funny.
Look, their target audience is kids. It'll probably work.
I think it's too late for this movie. I mean, it's still gonna make money, but they should have made this when it was at the height of its power.
Yeah, Angry Birds is kind of like one of those. It's not gone, but it's like
it's ran its course.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like everyone just refers to as a mobile game. It's like you should play a mobile game. What's a mobile game? Angry Birds.
Yeah, it's synonymous with app games and what.
So, like, it's not that it's become useful, as in no one actually plays, well, not that many people would play Angry Birds that much anymore, but they use it as a reference to go to for apps. It's like you'll see the whole time if you go on the App Store or iTunes Store or whatever.
So, I mean, it has got a good cast. Jason Sudeikis is playing the main character, which is the red Angry Bird, and then we've Danny McBride playing the black exploding Angry Bird, and Josh Gad is playing the triangular kind of yellow one. And they're actually in the last trailer, there was a great... Do you see the last trailer?
I haven't seen any of the trailers.
Really?
No.
I'll show you that. I'll show you it later. But in the last trailer, they go to the mighty hawk, who's this wise kind of hawk's like kind of waterfall temple thing.
Yeah.
There's this huge stream, and they're like, "Oh, it's mighty Fox stream of like intelligence." They start drinking all the water and like spitting it into each other's mouths and all this, and then the hawk comes down and starts to piss into the waterfall.
Okay, so maybe it's not
And
directed towards kids as much.
And people are like, "What?" And then one of the Angry Birds actually gets a rock and starts scraping his tongue with the rock. Now, it's not like graphic, but it is.
Yeah, it's not like he's shaving off his face with it.
It's fun. It's fun. It looks funny. Now, what doesn't look funny is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
How many explosions? There's at least 3 or 4 explosions in the trailer.
It isn't being directed by Michael Bay, but it might as well.
Yeah,
be,
it's produced by him.
Now, when they put the name of the producer into the film, usually that means this guy had most of the control over this thing.
Yeah.
And you can tell Michael Bay probably sat this director down, got a piece of paper, wrote down wrote down the 3 digits of how many explosions he wanted, put it down on the table, do it. This thing just looks like a mess.
Like I really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well.
Like not like
I hate Mega Fox.
I know there's some movies, especially big movies, that can be messy and messes. You can say that was a mess, but it was a fun mess. I don't mind the idea of them making the I can't remember what their names are. The Rhino. There was the Bebop and Rocksteady.
Yeah, that's it.
And of course, there's Krang in this as well, which people like. See, I'm not a fan of the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No, because it was too kid friendly.
I prefer the really dark.
There was very dark time, wasn't it?
The Teenage Mutant Turtles started off as a dark comic book, a black and white dark comic book, and
they killed people.
They killed people. And the 2003 animated series was the one I watched, and that was kind of like a mix between that and
I remember watching that.
The older one. It wasn't really dark, but it was dark in parts.
So do you remember the robotic ones in the movie TMNT?
I like that movie.
I thought the
CGI movie was fine. This movie, and then you have Tyler Perry, who for years was the butt of everyone's jokes. Like Tyler Perry was like, and he's really smart. He's like a huge IQ, but he just can't pick good movies. And everyone hated hated Tyler Perry. Everyone hated Tyler Perry. And then he was cast in Golden Girl. People were like, what? And then Tyler Perry was really good in it. Tyler Perry is really good in Gone Girl. People are like, okay, maybe he's turning over a new leaf. Turns out, next thing, he's cast in this movie, and the only thing we see of him is him walking towards this little box like, this is gonna be good. And I was like, okay, Tyler, you're gone again. You're gone. David Fincher put faith in us, but you're gone again. I didn't see the first one. I have no interest in seeing any of them.
You didn't see the first one?
No.
Alright, I saw the first one.
I heard the first one wasn't bad, but I just didn't want to see it.
I hate Megan Fox.
Yeah, I mean, who in her right mind thought see, the problem is
Michael Bay.
The problem is Megan Fox isn't even a box office draw anymore.
I never thought no one
like she never really was, but like she doesn't bring in people into the cinema. And that would be the only.
She fucking makes me not want to go.
That would be the only thing that I could see is okay. We cast her to get more people in.
Yeah,
it's still bad, but like okay, fair enough. But she's driving people away from the box office, and she's terrible as well. You know,
you're not winning here. Like literally, I'm pretty sure Michael Bay just wants to sleep with her at this stage.
Probably, even though she compared him to Hitler after Transformers 2.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, they must have made up. Anyway, that's coming out on the June 3rd, and I'm not looking forward to it. Next up,
don't go see that if
we'll see how people react to it.
Yeah, see how people react to it, and then still don't go see it.
Right. Next up, The Conjuring 2. It's coming out on June the 10th.
Now, I don't know much about this one either.
Basically, this is called The Conjuring 2, the Enfield or Einfield
is it
haunting.
Same actor, same director?
Yep. Let's see if this was not James Wan directing this movie, I would have no interest. If this was someone else other than James Wan, I wouldn't be interested. Of course, James Wan, The Conjuring, Insidious 1, Insidious 2, Furious 7, and he's doing the new Aquaman movie. This guy's a really good director, and I'm really happy he's back. I think this looks really good. The trailer came out and it was really, it was creepy. You know, it was.
I haven't seen that either.
No, it was creepy and it does look very good. And
when's that come out? June 10th.
June 10th. The cast is back. The two main actors are back. They're very good. I really like. It's Vera Farmiga, and he played Night Owl in Watchmen.
Oh, he was. I want to know.
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick
Wilson. I really like Patrick Wilson.
Why in God's name was I going to say Ed Helms?
Ed Helms.
I don't know why.
The guy from The Hangover who misses the tooth.
Don't know why I was going to say
God.
Ed Helms. So imagine Ed Helms playing him.
Ed Helms playing Night Owl. Just like, guys, what the hell is going on? Why? Rorschach, why are you killing people?
What the fuck is happening?
I think this looks really well. And there's not really else you can say. I hope it's scary. I think it will be scary.
If it's anything like the first one, it should be damn good. Like, it should be like the first one.
Now, next up, The Legend of Tarzan.
I like Tarzan. I like Tarzan.
I remember watching the anime of Tarzan and enjoying it. I've never seen...
I remember seeing the... What the hell's his name? He's in The Mummy.
Brendan Fraser. George of the Jungle.
Yeah. George of the... Shit, I was thinking of a totally wrong one.
No, it's George of the Jungle.
Wait, hold on. What the hell's... Is that... I don't know. By Disney?
Nope, that's George of the Jungle.
Oh, whoa.
Let's just hope that this new Tarzan film is better than that god-awful CGI Tarzan that came out a few years ago. Oh my dear God, that was terrible. You didn't see that?
I'm still shocked that it's George.
No, it's George of the Jungle.
I was thinking it was Tarzan the whole time.
That would have been like the goofiest Tarzan ever.
That's what I was thinking.
This has a good cast. Alexander Skarsgård, who I do like. He is playing Tarzan. Margot Robbie is playing Jane.
She's busy, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the new face of women in Hollywood. Thank God, just keep Jennifer Lawrence away from everything. Christoph Waltz is playing the villain, and I mean, I don't know if I like Christoph Waltz.
Who exactly is going to be the villain in this?
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah, but like, who is
actor? He's like some guy who's trying to take over the jungle and natural resources and all that.
I feel like it's going to have some secret message for some activists.
Probably. I'm kind of getting sick of Christoph Waltz. I haven't seen him in anything that I like him in other than Django Unchained and Inglourious Basterds, 2 Quentin Tarantino movies. I like.
It's Quentin Tarantino that does a good job.
Yeah, and then he knows how to direct.
Exactly.
Yeah. Christoph Waltz, but everything really is. I don't know. I don't feel Christoph Waltz, and even in the trailers, he's very just like wooden. I nearly think. Just I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, he seems very plain. And
he just has Samuel Jackson, which is always good. I don't know about this movie. The 2 trailers that have come out have not interested me at all. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't seem big on this film, but it is the second. It's the first of 2 movies that are being directed by David Yates this year. The last being Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which we'll talk about in a second. But I like him. He did the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th Harry Potter movie, which were all great. So I think he's a great director. But
I like all the Harry Potter movies. It's another thing. I have to go back and watch them.
This film, actually, I was looking up the release date. This coming out the 1st of July, and this is a $180 million budget. $180 million? See, $180 million budget for a Tarzan movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to have that much appeal.
No, I'm probably not going to see it, I'll be honest.
I don't know. I don't know if I will. It depends on, obviously, what we hear about it, what people...
Unless it's absolutely, like, groundbreaking, I'm probably not going to see it.
I don't know. I'm cautiously a bit cautiously optimistic about it. Next up, and everyone knows this movie.
Ghostbusters.
I don't think I've seen as much backlash on a single trailer as I've seen on this. I don't think anyone likes this trailer.
Coming out in
the trailer that came out for this
July.
movie. 15th of July. Now, it is being directed by a great director.
Yeah. No,
I just feel like I'm saying this. How many times have I said this time that these movies have been directed by great directors, but I don't know how I feel about them.
Some of them probably won't be great directors for very long.
I'm sure. He did Spy. I think it was last year, which I really liked. Bridesmaids. I think Bridesmaids is funny.
Yeah.
The Heat, which I thought was fine.
I thought The Heat was pretty good.
This just looks bad.
It looks like kind of like you're ashamed, kind of bad.
I mean, I like the 3. There's 4 of these Ghostbusters. The four women. I like 3. I think Kirsten Wiig is funny. I think Melissa McCarthy, which when she's with Paul Feig, is funny, and I think that the girl with the glasses, I don't know her name, but I think she was the best thing about the trailer. She kind of had her little moments that I thought were fine, but she was probably the best thing about the trailer, which isn't saying much. But I don't know what the black woman. Sorry, but I don't know her name. The black woman. She was annoying.
She had a really, really big one.
Yeah, and she was just like screaming and roaring and shouting, and it wasn't funny.
I don't get that. Now, fair enough. When the other Ghostbusters movies came out, it was like the 80s.
I think this movie's gonna be fine.
I think it'd be a family feel good kind of comedy.
I think it's gonna be fine. But the trailer itself was terrible.
It
was
not
just terrible
sell it at all.
Like it did the exact opposite.
It undersold it, if anything. I did not like. It made me again not want to go see it, and I still don't want to go see it.
So that's on the July 15th. Now this movie, another movie.
Heard nothing about that.
The marketing of this movie has been just shocking,
and it's
shocking.
July's coming out. Star Trek.
This movie is coming out in
No, we actually
4 months. And there's been one trailer released that was received very poorly.
Yeah, 4 months. Less than 4 months, 3.5.
3.5 months. The trailer was received very poorly. It's a terrible trailer. It's terrible. I think the Ghostbusters and the Star Trek trailer are both equally terrible. It uses kind of like old rock song, and it just doesn't fit with Star Trek.
What they do? Try to be a bit of Guardians of the Galaxy kind of.
That's what people were saying. People were saying it tried to do with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's the first thing I thought of. Was like space and kind of old rock song. Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was so forgettable as well. I can barely remember. I just remember.
That's the one thing you don't want. You don't want a goddamn forgettable trailer. That's not the idea of a trailer. The idea of a trailer is to get it.
I watched the trailer a few times and I just thought it just looked so bad. And Justin Lin is directing this.
Yeah.
He did Fast and Furious 3, 4, 5 and 6. Which, I mean, aren't poorly directed films. Like, they're fun films.
They're okay. It's
I don't know how
above average.
You don't have to be a really great director to do a good Fast and Furious movie. This will be a big test of how good a director he can be. Right. I don't know.
Not very good at marketing.
Thank God he's not a marketing head.
Oh God.
So Star Trek is out on July 22nd. I don't know how I feel about it.
A lot of shit is coming out in July.
July 28th we have excuse me, the new Bourne film, simply titled Jason Bourne.
That's your man who's playing Hawkeye.
No, it's Matt Damon's back.
Matt Damon's
back. Jeremy Renner's gone.
I didn't even see the movie where
Jeremy Renner was. That wasn't.
Didn't even know that
wasn't received very well. Didn't do too well at the box office.
I was only looking up Jason Bourne the other day to try and get the other movies. Okay,
Matt Damon's back as Jason Bourne. Good. Paul Greengrass is back as director. He directed 2 and 3. I'm pretty sure.
Good. Well, see, there you go. It's recreating.
I wasn't a big fan of the Super Bowl trailer that they released, but it was only about 30 seconds long. So
more like teaser kind of thing.
Yeah, it was. I think it was really just letting people know that was coming. It was coming out.
Something is coming.
I mean, we can't. There's been literally they released one set photo.
Fuck all of it.
And a 30-second trailer, so we can't say much.
And one set photo. It's not like it's like Assassin's Creed or anything. This is just
it was a picture of him. It was a picture of him with a hand wrap. Yeah, that was it. It was literally like just announcing that it was back. Mm-hmm. That's coming in the July 28th. We can't really say much else about it.
Again,
it's coming out.
Marketing has not been great for that either.
Well, it's at least people know it's coming out more than they know Star Trek is coming out.
Yeah, I swear to God, I knew nothing about Star Trek up until about most people
have no clue that Star Trek is coming out. Next up, Sausage Party.
Yes,
this is what we talked about in our first episode when the trailer came out. This is doing really well with stuff coming out of South by Southwest.
Oh, this looks so goddamn good.
Everyone really wants to see this movie.
I'm sorry. I love Dave Franco, James Franco, Seth Rogen. I love.
Well, everyone's back. It's all them. Michael Cera, Danny McBride.
Michael Cera.
I think Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, yeah.
Edward Norton is in this as well. Actually, he's playing a bagel. I think he's playing a bagel.
Going from the Hulk to the bagel.
Or I think he's playing panini. I don't know. He's playing a food.
That's not fair.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot about Sausage Party in our first podcast. We think it looks really funny.
I can't wait for that.
We're really excited for that.
There's really not much to say in it though, because we don't know anything about it. Like, it's about food, basically trying to warn other food
It's Toy Story, but R-rated, and instead of toys, they're food.
Yeah, basically. And these toys get eaten.
Really, really violently.
Yeah.
Last up, I think is last up, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Now this is coming out on the November 18th. The second film, as I said, directed by David Yates, coming back to the Harry Potter franchise. Now, don't get this wrong. This I can't even really call this a spin-off of Harry Potter. It takes place in the 1920s in America, New York City, and this is like exploring the American side of the magic world.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Which I think is interesting.
It's a bit of a long title.
Yeah.
But
Eddie Redmayne is in the lead. Of course, I like Eddie Redmayne.
So Daniel Radcliffe is not there anymore.
Well, no, it's not Harry Potter.
But okay.
It's 1920s.
I don't know. It's magic. Could have went back.
Time travel. There's the rest of the cast. Brendan Gleeson is in this as well. I think Brendan Gleeson is in it. Maybe he's
Brendan
not.
Gleeson is in it.
Oh, sorry, no. Brendan Gleeson can't be in this. He played Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That makes no sense.
I think I got mixed up. No, Donald Gleeson's not in it. Donald Gleeson was Bill Weasley.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
I don't know. For some reason, I thought Brendan Gleeson was in this. Colin Farrell is in this.
Jeez, I know they just need to get an Irish guy in every movie there.
Colin Farrell is in this, and Ezra Miller, who's playing the Flash, is in this as well. A little 30s, there was literally
it's kind of like a noir kind of.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like.
I like to see it.
Yeah, and it looks fun. It looks like a good time. Looking forward to seeing it. So really, that's kind of it.
I don't know what are you looking forward out of all these movies? Like, what are you looking forward to? Out of these most?
Movies, oh god, how much do we have?
16, 17, 18, 19 movies we went through.
Now, this is only 19 movies that we really know of. There's plenty of other movies coming out, but this is the ones that this is the ones that stand out. Really, of course, Civil War next month, Suicide Squad. I'm looking forward to The Nice Guys, Assassin's Creed.
You know what we should do? We should probably do told them in release date.
Yeah, we probably should do this in release date because it's kind of all over the place. We got 29th of April, 5th of August, May 19th. Anyway,
basically they're all coming out in April, Mayish, June or Julyish, very early summer.
Every time during the summer, and then November, December. So
kind of September-ish is kind of like
September. I think we've got one September. That's for Snowden. That's an Oscar film, so a lot of the Oscar films like September,
and August for
October,
Suicide Squad, but
October, November.
Kind of, and Sausage Party in August as well.
So it is equal. It's nice. It's nicely balanced, except for June and July because they're jam packed. June and July are jam packed, but
May, June, July are.
There could be a lot of filler in June and July. I think looking at this, but we'll see. There's a big year of movies left to go over.
I'm kind of excited for that Angry Birds movie now.
I will show you the trailer.
I want to see that.
If you haven't seen the trailer of Angry Birds, look it up. It's quite funny. We're gonna end this now here.
Anyway, guys, if you like this,
follow us on
Twitter at
subscribe as well, please.
Media Men Podcasts, and
and a little bit of information. Chadwick actually has changed his BadChad Twitter. It's now at This Is BadChad. So there's no Z anymore.
Yeah, it got messy.
So this is follow Chadwick's gaming channel at BadChad at This Is BadChad, and then follow him on YouTube, BadChad.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, and
we'll see you later. Watch lots of movies.
See you later.